Okay, I'm here. There's a bit of a malfunction. Hold on. Okay, okay, hold on. Yeah, I completely forgot to change like the categories and stuff. I clicked start stream and I'm like, uh. Let me just get my chicken. Okay. So, I'm doing art now, so that means we are, we have the tablet, ready, charged, ready to check out, chat and stuff. But we're just gonna do some sketching. Oh, is my Poliwhirl is freaking. What the heck? Hold on. Why is my Poliwhirl doing that? Where are you, Poly? There you are. You're all the way up here. Get down there. Like that? Okay, there we go. So we're just going to maybe just do this. Actually, yeah. Let's make this a bit more square. We're just going to do some sketching. I'm trying to change the canvas size, but I completely forgot how to do that. Every time something happens on stream, I stress out and I just like don't know how to do anything. Let's just do that. Usually when I'm doing sketchings, I like my canvases a little shorter, I guess. Maybe not square, but shorter for sure. Not really sure what I'm gonna sketch. Hold on, I'm just adjusting. I always forget to adjust things. Earplugs. But I had a long day today, so okay, I'm pretty sure I also turned off the music here as well. Hold on. As in like when I turn this into a VOD, it's gonna cut the music. Hold on. Bear with me, bear with me. Here we go. Close. Which is probably gonna mess with the VOD in the beginning. It might cut out some audio because I forgot to do that, but there we go. So we're just gonna sketch. Ooh, that's laggy. Maybe the pen is very too much texture, maybe. Yeah, seems okay. So yeah, I had a pretty long day. Yeah. let's maybe let's just sketch me. I already have my reference in front of me, which is me, so I guess I'll just sketch me. But yeah, I had a pretty wow, he's singing the fuck out of this song. Hold on. Too loud. I need that one teensy tiny. There we go. But yeah, I had a pretty long day today actually. I got up at like around 7-ish, 7-ish, to go do some modeling for makeup. And I was there till like I think it was like I was there for like 7 hours. And I'm just like really tired because the transit to get there was pretty tough. Also, by the way, I changed up my little setup here. Usually I'm like in a little hole. But I realized that it is a little tricky to have the hole there. The hole was really nice when I had my tablet drawing setup going on where my actual arms of my model was like using a tablet, and like every time I would draw it would like look down like I was using like a display tablet kind of thing. But I realized it's not really accurate to like me because I use a drawing tablet, I don't use a display tablet, so it kind of looked weird that I was looking down. And I'm like, I'm usually looking straight ahead when I'm doing art stuff. Let me just. But yeah, I'm pretty tired. Like I feel like I'm gonna blank out a lot during this stream. Um, and I'm also very not used to streaming very frequently. I've been kind of taking like long breaks, like where I would stream either once a week, twice a week, or like every 2 weeks I'd stream, which I used to stream like every other day. So yeah, there's just a lot of things that were going on in these past weeks where it's like I don't really have the time to stream, and I guess it was best that I take those breaks anyways, right? But yeah, it was pretty interesting, the experience. I haven't had like makeup looks done on me like 3 times in a row. And so like after, like my face felt like kind of raw and dry, even though I try to like, hydrate as much as possible. I wasn't it was my first time, so I wasn't really sure like what was going on. So I think I'll be there next Saturday. Well, this coming Saturday technically. Um and so I'll make sure to bring like my own stuff to make sure, cuz like um I thought I brought my sunscreen. I thought I put the sunscreen in my bag. Um but I didn't. I just hallucinated or whatever. Um and so when I was like cleaning my skin, um first of all, so the person that was like doing my makeup, who I was with, I was like, so like I was like cleaning my skin so I can get ready for the next look. And I always usually when I take out off my makeup, I use like a double cleanser, and then like followed by an oil, a water-based cleanser, which I do all the time. The only like product that I put on my face, if it's just like a regular day, if like just not doing anything, I always put some sort of skincare or sunscreen on. And I always use an oil cleanser to get rid of that. So I use it all the time. And they had like the Clinique take the day off cleanser, but I wasn't really aware of it. I knew what it was, but I wasn't aware of it. They're like, oh yeah, here's like a makeup remover. You can just start like removing your makeup, which um I'm not really a big fan of removing makeup via makeup remover, because that means you're forced to use a cotton pad, and I don't like using cotton pads because first of all they're abrasive and they can stretch your skin out, and you're like tugging out your skin. Not very good for your skin. Even for someone for me, who I consider to have pretty tough skin because of like the shit I put through my skin. Even like using like cotton pads and stuff, it's like really bad. It just feels really bad. And so I'm like putting this on. I'm like wiping, and I'm noticing it's like very oily. And I'm like, this is like the oiliest uh makeup remover I've used, because it's usually not this, like sometimes it might have a slight residue. Like I think the best cleanser for like just makeup remover is like micellar water, and I've used that before, but I don't remember it being this oily. So I'm just like, okay. And then I'm like, I think I'll have to get rid of this with like a normal cleanser. And then I like asked someone, it's like, oh, does anyone have like a normal cleanser? And someone had like a Cetaphil one, so like whatever. So I went up to the sink that they had. It's like wiping it, and I saw my face, it was turning like white, and I'm like, oh, it's emulsifying. And then I went back to the bottle and then realized that the whole time it was an oil cleanser. The person just didn't know. And I'm like, hey, yeah, by the way, like this is an oil cleanser, so if you use this, you have to like wash it off with water and stuff. It's not like a like they're right in saying it's a makeup remover, because like oil cleansers in general just like do that. But the way that they were applying it, it's like that's not right. Um, and then I had to ask someone for sunscreen, which thank God they did. But yeah, next time I have to bring my own stuff. because after after the last look, um, I was thinking like, oh, like remove my makeup there at the studio before I leave. But I didn't really like anything that they had there, I guess. And so the person that was with me, I was like, which is a family member, right? Um, they're like, you're not gonna take your makeup off before you leave?" And I'm like, it's dark outside, whatever. It's like no one's gonna care. They're all tired. They want to go home. And it was just like a really soft like makeup look. So I was like, I'm not gonna feel embarrassed walking around in this. Like, no, when I get home, I'll remove it because I'm like, I don't really want to use anything they have right now. And so when I went back home, like I removed it properly and I hydrated the hell out of my skin. And I'm just starting to realize I don't know what the hell I look like. I'm just like drawing things while I'm talking about my experience, but it was pretty cool. Um, yeah, teacher's pretty cool, and I learned some things too because I wear a lot of makeup too, so just kind of seeing what they do, try to implement it. And what the craziest thing is too, because they rocked my shit like crazy, and then I looked at my makeup that I had in my room, and I'm coming back after being tired. I'm looking at it. I'm like, I kind of want to like put makeup on right now. I guess I felt really inspired, but like I literally like I need a week of rest for my skin. I think I need to go to Sephora or something, or go to my local skincare place and what am I doing? Go to like local skincare place and like pick up like a peptide or something, because my eyes usually don't get super dry. Like they sometimes will, especially in the winter. Um, which I'm noticing recently, but yeah, let's just do this. For anyone who's like who's just came out, I'm trying to draw me, by the way, and it's looking nothing like me. um like the face shape is off and everything. But I gotta start putting peptides at least on my eyes because they're definitely like wearing out, and they're surprisingly more sensitive than I thought. I guess the constant like makeup and then removing and then makeup removing was turning it very sensitive. But I've been thinking of picking up a peptide because I realized I've been doing the right parts for my skincare, but the strengthening part of it, I feel like I kind of need right now. So especially during the winter. So I might pick it up from Sephora. My favorite peptide that I've used before is the one from The Ordinary, but like the one where you get all of the peptides together, it's actually pretty pricey for what it is, especially since it's The Ordinary. I expect it to be much cheaper, which in like if you think about it, it's not that bad of a price because the $25-$30 range is like a good range for a serum. But usually like the Japanese and the Korean stuff are cheaper even when it's exported sometimes. So the issue with their place though is like it's final sale. So if you just don't like it, I mean you can always give it to someone, but like you can't like get your money back. And so I think that's why people go to Sephora because they have like a really good return policy. You can use it for a year and then like bring it back. But there's like a um threshold to it, so you can't bring out like you can't like use like a whole not a whole bottle, like half a bottle, and you can't return it kind of thing. But I need to drink some water. I actually didn't drink any water all day that I was out. I had coffee and like some soda from like lunch, and then yeah, I have like this liter bottle with me, but I don't think a liter is gonna save me today. But yeah, the UI it's definitely much different. Or UI, the display here is changed. I have some levelers in the background of my display going along with the music. It's black and it's a little faint. I'm thinking about changing the color maybe, but I kind of like how it's in the distance like that. And I have a little cast shadow behind me, which I've always had a cast shadow, but I had to do it in a way where I duplicated my model and it didn't look really good. So I actually got um a DLC, I guess, a filter slash like little add-on DLC, little custom thing that I found online for like a shadow filter, and I kind of like how it looks. I kind of like how it looks. I tried to change it so that it was like last time where it was like that blue and red hue that I had, because even though my whole thing here is like all blacks and metallics and chromatics, I still have this like um theming of like the dark blue and the red, which is kind of like a nostalgic thing because I have like OCs that have that kind of color scheme. So I usually add like a little bit of that here and there, but when I did do it, it lagged really really bad. And I wasn't even streaming, and the it was just, yeah, it was really bad. But it was kind of fun. Like the thing is too is like I haven't woken up that early in so long, so I'm like kind of happy. That was like I was kind of like proud of myself. I was like, oh my god, I woke up early. Um, and yeah, winter in Canada is brutal. Like by the time it's like 3:30, it's starting to get dark, and it's like officially dark when it's 4, and that really sucks when you're like taking the bus. But yeah, also the not to like float my boat, but oop, the makeup teacher, um she asks, she's like, "Oh, do you do any modeling or anything?" Like, "No, I've been told to do modeling, but I just never considered it." It's like, "Oh, you should definitely do it cuz you have like the face shape and everything." Like I'm not going to work for Gucci, but like some sort of like cuz like modeling, it's like people don't realize modeling is like it's not that. It's like working like Amazon will have like their people buying things on their phone, smiling on their couch type of thing, and that's like modeling. That's considered modeling. You just do more like commercial stuff. So she's like, you have like a good face shape and stuff, and uh for like makeup and stuff, you have like clear like definition, I guess, that helps with like the people learning to do makeup and stuff. So you can consider that. And the thing is too is like I've been considering that a couple times, like once a year. Because people always like told me, because it was usually just like family members being like, "Oh look, like you're skinny, you're a model," and I just never like took it seriously. Like, okay, whatever. But I think I guess the makeup teacher was kind of a nail in the coffin because I guess she's been around this a lot. Like she's a makeup teacher, so she's probably experienced in the fashion world. So if she says, "Hey, you can probably be a model," it's like I think she's kind of right. I guess because even when I considered it, I did some like research on like modeling and stuff, and sometimes working for an agency is a little like, I guess weird is the wrong word, but I guess weird because agents are trying to also make money, so sometimes it's like denying a gig is like not even a choice that you can make because that means they get to lose money off their paycheck. Yeah, I know, I'm streaming regularly, Arc Fiend. Yes, I'm trying so hard, but I'm here and I'm alive. Um, yeah, I was just talking about my day. um, so yeah, I've been kind of looking around my area, see what agencies are out there, and the thing is too is like I live far away from that city. So it's like if they want to get like, hey girl, like can you come into the like come in and like do this gig, and it's like, okay, give me an hour, and they're like, what do you mean? It's like, I'm sorry, like I don't live with you. And like I did like some research where Sometimes agencies are just like you can like people who do bridal makeup, things like that. They want like an example or like they want like a model to like help with that and stuff. And so things like that, right? And so they can go to agencies and like find the models that they want to hire. So it's not always like a company thing. Sometimes it's just like freelancers contact you and stuff. I've been gift shopping mostly for myself. Oh my god, self-care. Did someone else give it to you? You just went shopping and you're like, let me get some things. Um, but yeah, but the makeup looks were really nice. A lot of them are very like Blade Runner esque. You know what I'm talking about? Very graphic, and then sometimes it's like a little pop up. It's almost like Hunger Games kind of thing, like the capital like FE kind of thing. It's kind of cool seeing all the people like kind of learning. Like some of the students were like learning like how to be a key artist and like try to guide their assistant makeup artist and like trying to explain to them what the look is and stuff. Did I hear Blade Runner? I got it right now. No, I'm just mentioning today I did some makeup volunteering model work because I have a family member that is doing like makeup studying stuff. And so they asked me to come in and be like a model for the students. And I was just mentioning how the makeup like I compared it to something kind of like Blade Runner esque, Hunger Games esque, where it was kind of just like bold graphic kind of thing going on, um, type of thing. So it was pretty cool. I want to mess around with makeup on people. Oh, uh, like genuinely try to learn how to do makeup, or just like scribble on them. Because I was thinking, it's like, oh, is that like a genuine like you want to learn makeup kind of thing? Yeah. Um, I mean, honestly, like, yeah, makeup school because the models aren't gonna judge. Like, you're just a student learning, so you can mess up all you want. Hope it'll have an effect. Yeah, I'll do it. I ain't going to school for it, yeah, for sure. I mean, literally, you can like pay for like a model, right? And be like, hey, I need to do some practice work, and you can they can come in and then like you could just mess makeup with them. But I gotta find some people I know who let me, yeah. Also, you need to get the makeup too. Even if you get drugstore makeup, that shit adds up. Like, for any makeup people out there, like the price of drugstore makeup has like gotten up, and it's not even like considered drugstore makeup anymore. It's like this is an investment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but before I started stream, I was listening to a bunch of Beyonce, and then I was like, I almost forgot to start stream because I was just like so invested. I think that nose. I mean, I have a big nose, but like sometimes I gotta, give myself some. Actually, no, I love my nose. Never mind. I like my big nose. I was listening to Samino, but I wanted not music or a bit to focus up differently. I think you wrote that sentence. I don't know what you're. I think you wrote that sentence wrong. I don't know what you're saying. But I wanted not music or a bit to focus up differently. You gotta rewrite that, dog. You gotta rewrite that. Or maybe I'm dyslexic. Not made to be grammar accurate, yeah. I think I mentioned this before, but you know the word accurate, I growing up, I could never say it right because of DJ Khaled. I always said accurate. I just put the music on pause to change the way my mind is running. Yes, yeah, sometimes I do that too. Like sometimes it's like I can't listen to anything right now. I gotta like just stop what I'm listening. It's like too overstimulating. Like sometimes I'll be like doing something and like in my brain it's like, you know what, shut up, and I just like turn the music off. It's like I need to focus. I need to focus right now. Like I just need that time to think, and this person's like in the way right now. I just saw these guys live, by the way. They were great. They came by. Actually, let me just get rid of this pupil. They came by in my area. I don't listen to Blackpink. They came by and they were great. Audience was great, of course. I don't remember if I mentioned it. I think I did mention that I went to a. Oh yeah, I mentioned I was gonna go to a concert, so it's like, by the way, like I'm probably not gonna stream next day because I'm gonna come back late and I just don't want to probably stream that night. And that's when I had my week break. um, that's why I choose you right now for streaming. The music? Is that what it is? Do I have good music choices? Let me just do a little flippy on the eye here. Oh, the face looks good reversed. No, it's you as a streamer. What do I do? I just talk like everybody else. I'm doing what everyone else is doing. Um. So yeah, I might sign up for an agency, because if I have a makeup artist approval that I should do modeling, and they've been in the fashion world and they've probably seen it all. So I'd imagine they have a good intuition about like what is a good face, you know what I mean? No, the vibe is night and day different from other streamers. Oh, a good vibe. That's awesome. You know, I remember watching this video where this guy, you probably know him, Nathan Zed. Like he does great videos, by the way, if you guys want to check out some quality content. But he made this video called "Vibes Are More Important Than Plot," and how sure the movie might be all great or whatever, it might be like top level, but like if you can emulate a vibe very nicely, like then it's like his favorite movie. Or even if like the movie in general is bad, he's like, if it's a vibe though, like the cinematography, like the feeling of it is good, then it's like it's not like he doesn't care as long as you make it vibey. Like I think he was mentioning Fallen Angels, which I don't know if that's a good movie or a bad movie, but like I think what he did was like I just literally turned off like the English dub or whatever and just like listened to it in its own language. I forgot which language it was in. And he's like, he didn't care what was going on in the plot because the vibes of the movie were so good. He was just like into it. And I think what was it? Tenet? Tenet was a good movie where he was like, I didn't force myself to figure out what the plot of Tenet was. I just sat back and I felt the movie, and it was like one of his favorite movies of all time. That's why I could sit through Blade Runner 2049 over and over again. Yeah, it's the vibes. It's the vibes. I've also watched it once where I actually watched the first 20 minutes like 3 to 5 times before continuing. Yeah. Um, Even in the movie Tenet, like the girl in the beginning, she says, "Don't try to figure it out. Just try to feel it." And like that's what you do when you watch Tenet. You just gotta like sit back and let the movie pretty much wash over you. Let me just drink some water. Oh, is my OBS working? Yeah, it's working. Confused. Because I always forget to set up the Spotify, but I think I set it up automatically. It completely changes how movies flow if you just take in the visuals and audio without listening to the actual dialogue. Yeah, and that's the thing too. It's like if your dialogue and your actual movie is like the whole plot part is bad, but the actual feeling and the vibe and the aesthetics almost of the movie is bad too. It's like then it's just like I hate this movie. um, this anime I think it was Guilty Crown. I think Guilty Crown was actually iconic for the anime was either mid or not even that good, but everyone likes the anime OP, the girl character, the vibe of the aesthetics of the anime. Like everyone likes that, but no one really actually cares about that anime. They just like the girl and the OP. Like it's one of those animes where like everyone knows what the OP is, but no one's actually like watched the anime. Akira is a decent example actually. Um of just good vibes or the plot cuz I'm going to fight you if you think the plot was bad. I'm going to fight you if you think the actual like story of the movie was bad because I will I will say words. Oh, the plot's not bad at all. 10 out of 10. Straight vibes and good plot. For anyone who's actually watched the Akira movie, I highly recommend you read the books. There's only 6 books in the whole series, so it shouldn't take that long to get through. Um, a lot of people actually like didn't even know that that was like the thing. Like they thought Akira was like 100 books long. So you guys should read the books. It is generally lacking though, and the time frame is broken. The manga feels everything. Yeah, the manga is the best. Like if you guys want a lot of Akira and you want the plot to make sense, to you. Oh, I had to sneeze. Bless me. Um, definitely read the books. The ending is different, and yeah. Oh, thank you. I always bust myself when I sneeze. It's like a habit. Whew. Oh my god, I sneezed like I needed to do that all day. Oh my goodness, my nose is feeling it. This is supposed to be me, but I'm pretty sure eyebrows are. This whole face is entirely wrong. um, like I think the whole thing with the movie was that Akira, I think Akira was only like 3 books in, but they still wanted to make the movie even though he had like 3 more books to write. So when Akira came out, like that was the ending for that movie, but the real ending technically is like the manga's ending. You know what I'm saying? Um I guess because Akira was like at its like peak and stuff, so it's like, oh, we need to make like this movie like now, or else people are just not gonna care. I guess, which is kind. I don't know. I don't know. I forgot the reason why. Non canon movie. Yeah, it's like how Death Note's anime is. I don't know. I don't know if I don't remember the plot on whether the books finished before the anime or vice versa. But like the Death Note ending is different compared to the manga ending. So like my Death Note ending was the manga because I read the manga. I never watched the anime. And so people have different experiences. And I, from what I heard from the ending of the anime, I kind of prefer the anime ending. Um, so I'm assuming that the anime was made after the manga was done. But like the manga ending is pretty cool, I guess. Actually, I take it back. The anime was actually a little bit better. Yeah, this looks wrong. It kind of looks better this way than this way. Hold on. Tokyo Ghoul's another one. Oh, I dabbled in Tokyo Ghoul like when it was happening, when Tokyo Ghoul anime was happening. And I just kind of stopped like watching it. I don't know why. I remember really liking it. I was really obsessed with it, but I just kind of stopped. The anime, by the way, anime. I even bought like a shirt. I even bought like a little Hot Topic shirt. Um, that shirt is my little painting art shirt that I use. It's not my regular. It's just covered in paint and it's like ruined. Um, and you know, Hot Topic shirts are kind of expensive, so I accidentally ruined it. I was shaking this pen and I forgot to keep the lid on it, and so the ink just splattered out, and I had like these spots of ink on my shirt, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess can't really use this anymore. This face is definitely much smaller, I guess. Oh yeah, I had that interview thing that I mentioned, and they haven't like contacted me since. They said, yeah, yeah, so like just wait for a couple days and we'll like contact you about what's going on. And for me, a couple days is like 3 days. So I'm sitting here like, clock is ticking. Where's my confirmation email of whether I did or did not get the job? Which, by the way, like anyone who deals with any of that, please send an email saying that you didn't get the job. Okay, like it's just such a waste of time for me sitting there anticipating whether I'm gonna get the job. Okay, just tell me I didn't get it and move on. I wouldn't be mad. 2 days unless they meant business days. Hmm. Yeah. Considering that these guys contact me a month after I applied, they're probably gonna give me like a week wait or something, 2 weeks wait. I thought I did good in the interview. I think I did good. I didn't oversay anything and I didn't give just like yes or no answers. I gave them good amount of interview answers, I guess. It's like you plan this in your head. It's like, oh, this is what I'm gonna say, and then when they actually say it, it's just like, I forgot. Okay, let's flip this canvas. Oh yeah, it looks decent. So I put a regular ear there, but that does not make sense because my ears are not regular. And my dog was so happy to see me after I came back because it's been such a long time. And like my mom's like, yeah, she was bored all day. It's like, okay, so let's go do some fun times, I guess. But I was like so tired because it's like I got food out, and then I'm like, I want to eat this food, but my dog also needs to eat right now, and so I have to wait. And then she wants to play, and then I was like playing with her while eating and stuff like that. So tired. Sure, I guess. I think I should thin this out using the mesh tool. I don't want to make it thin in here. Like that, yes. Kind of. Close enough. Ooh, that's a little warped, actually. Nah, it doesn't matter. It's just a little skeech. So I think I'm gonna be there for the next couple of Saturdays to help out with makeup stuff. because I think they're doing their like little final exam stuff. So, um, yeah, so it's gonna be a couple of days. Um, that's the thing too. It's like you're there for like 7 hours, and it's like it's just volunteer work, which I'm used to. I do a lot of volunteer work, and I'm aware that it's not supposed to be paid for, but it would be nice. It would be nice to get paid for it. Yawn. But yes, business days. That means I'm gonna wait for Monday. Also, Thanksgiving already like happened. It's like a couple weeks before American Thanksgiving. So like, how was y'all's Thanksgiving? I was on Twitter. I was seeing all the food that people were making, trying to compare who likes plates were better and shit like that. Had an okay Thanksgiving. It wasn't that like, you know. Yeah, we have Thanksgiving earlier than Americans. Okay, do I have to flip this canvas? I kind of just want to do a little stub like that. But yeah, in the morning, my dog like I think my mom does this, but like it gets so cold where she doesn't even take her for like a stroll. See, I say stroll because I can't say walk in front of my dog, but my dog's not in front of me, so I'm so used to saying stroll. But like a walk, right, in the morning because it gets so cold, so she just puts her in the backyard and she does her thing. And my dog like exactly knows what's going on, so like she wouldn't even complain about going on the walk. She's like, okay, she goes, does it, and then she walks up the stairs. Like it's cold, and she's a fluffy dog, right? She has fur, but she's not like a husky or a Sammy, so it's not her favorite weather. Earrings. Let's do the earrings. If you know I wanna. Breathe in. We're running out of time. Let's talk about. Sorry, I really like this song. Hey, don't say sorry. Do your phone call. It's gonna be here for the next 2 hours, I think. I'm just having fun, like singing this song, humming this song. See, I'm so used to going because like I listen to a lot of songs that are not English, so I'm always going like because I'm like feeling it, but I can't actually like sing any of the lyrics. All the stars are close. But the concert I went to, it was a Japanese band, right? But they do have songs where it's like in English, or like there's songs that I do memorize it like with the Japanese lyrics. But like they do have a song where the lyrics are literally just English sentences said like two times over and over again, and then they do a wow wow woo, and they're like that's the song, and I was living for that song. I was like yelling as hard as I could. It's like I don't. This is probably like the only time I'm ever gonna see them live. Like I'm gonna go all out. But you know what? I was thinking it's like kind of crazy how like I used to care about Marvel, now I don't. Cause like after Endgame, I'm like, okay, whatever, that happened. And sometimes it's like I'm not even that into anime too, because I tend to fail to like keep up with anime. So it's like I'm just over things in general, over everything in general. This song is alright. I'm kind of old. Like I keep saying this in streams so that like people know about my my love for Deco Nina. It's alright. Like I'm kind of bored of him now. Like I'm just kind of over his style of music. And this song is okay, but I've been thinking about removing it from this playlist because it's like sometimes when this song comes up, I'm just like I don't feel this song anymore. Sorry, so there was like yelling downstairs. Hold on, let me listen. I feel like it's my dog being excited, but I don't know what they're excited for. Hold on. You could tell by the whine sometimes it's like, oh, this my dog is excited because someone came home, so I'm just trying to listen to see what. Oh, it's okay. Something probably happened. She got all excited. Oh, she's actually really protective with socks. I think someone might have like tried to touch the sock that she had or something. She's always so sneaky with those socks. Like, how do you get these socks? Because she knows she's not allowed to have the socks, but then she'll find a way to get the socks. She thinks she's so slick trying to sneak into like the laundry room or something, and I always catch her. Oh, but I saw a little chihuahua outside, and it's like almost minus weather right now. And he was wearing the biggest puffer coat I've seen. Oh my goodness, I felt bad. It was like a it was like a chihuahua, just like a beige, skinny chihuahua, and his eyes were like all tired. And he's like all cold. I mean, he probably wasn't cold, but you know, his feet are out and his face is out. And then the chain. It seems like I can't even see the chain on my model. Okay, there it is. Uh, Also, the Miko Expo uh, character content, character content, no, character contest thing, they haven't revealed a winner yet, and I'm like, it's like eating at me. It's like, I want to know who the winner is. For reference, I've participated, so I want to see if, you know, if I win, but like, I want to see what the winner is. Because I've been kind of thinking about it, like, recently. It's like, I want to know. I want to go to sleep. I think this Miku Expo just like finished up the online one. And it was actually really like good looking. I saw it like screenshots and stuff, and I'm like, I'm kind of sad I didn't actually like watch it, like participate while it was live. It was like a huge step up from last time when they did their first online concert. Um, yeah, so that finished up, so they're probably like preparing for um, you know, actual Miku Expo, and it starts in April, which is I'm going to the first show because it starts in my area. So that's like it in 3 months, guys. It's in 3 months. Come on, decide. Sometimes these modelers don't have 3 months to do this shit. Okay, like, hello, give them some time. I mean, they probably are deciding. They're just like taking their time thinking about it. I submitted 2 entries, and I could have submitted 3 if I was like quick enough, if I did it fast enough. I thought the timing was PST and not JST. um I think because I just didn't check, so which I think the last design I did, it was just kind of out of just like wanting to put a design in. I wasn't really thinking about um like the whole idea of that like someone's gonna model this. So I just did like a bombastic, like fun, like monster design, which I had a lot of fun. And there were some people who actually really liked it, but unfortunately, again, I didn't actually submit it in the contest, so it's not valid. Um, did I actually show any of you guys that? Hold on, let me show you guys. Did I open it? Is it recent? No. Let me show y'all. Let me be nice and show you guys. Where is it? 23, 24. So this is my first design. Let me just wait till it loads. Yeah, so this is my first design. The theme was this one. Let me just use the draggy one. Flower Power Angel. Because the theme was like something like universal positivity, so I had to like kind of make a design off of that. But I think this is really cute. It's kind of like 70s inspired. I also put the sketch on the side because I feel like the gesture from the sketch adds a lot of character, and so they can get an idea of what it just kind of feels like over just kind of like final design. Also, like the sparks here too. It's like I made them kind of big here, but they're very thin here. So this is also like it gives options as well if they don't want to do these thin sparks. It's really cute. It's kind of like a magical girl 70s Miku look, you know? And then I also did. You can all see this on my Twitter and Instagram too, so this one I think is the last one. And then I want to do a second design. I feel like it didn't really fit the theme, but because it is her anniversary, I wanted to do something kind of anniversary like. And it is supposed to be like a dancer person. So, but it's more like cake themed. So this is kind of the design I made. You can see the person's like holding a cake. And this is like kind of the sketch that I did initially, like the initial sketch, and then the kind of finalized design. Look here. It kind of looks like a rabbit too. Yeah. I think a lot of people like this design more over this one, I guess. But I like both of them. Both of them were like really hard to figure out, but I kind of like how they looked at the end. Oh my god, and you know I'll be screaming so hard when this song starts playing in the concert. One of my favorite Vocaloid songs. I remember I initially did not like Meltdown when I first listened to it because for some reason I decided to listen to the live version before listening to the actual song because my friend told me to listen to it, and I'm like, I don't even like this. But then over time I was like, oh, okay, yes, it's my favorite song. This was my first introduction to pretty much like drum and bass sound, and I didn't even like realize it. Let's do the collar. And so my collar, like I know it doesn't look like in my model that it's spiked, but it's supposed to be spiked because VRoid doesn't have a spiked collar option. Or like if you were to do a spiked collar, you either have to put it through Blender or make it with the hair parameter tool, but like that's gonna be so complicated. I would not put myself through that because you have to end up like going to Unity and like trying to mesh that all together because it doesn't see it as like a clothing mesh, it just sees it as like hair, so you have to set it up so it's like not hair, which it's like possible, but I don't want to put myself through that, especially since this model took so long to like do. Like I can't. Maybe in the future. It's just like I have a crusty dusty computer, so just using things like Blender and Unity is just like not it. Let's do the shirt. I'll do the chains after because the chains are a separate brush. Yeah, I guess so. And then the mask. I think this needs to sink in. Oh, whoops. No. Yeah, like after today, like my eyes were just feeling red, raw, and like dry and stuff. And like I always I put a like I'm not I put like I'm used to putting makeup on myself, but like when other people do it on me, just like sometimes I just flinch too much because they're putting on pressure that I'm not used to. So like yeah, especially with the waterline and the tight lining, like I trained myself, you know, figuring out how to do that on myself, but like when someone else does it on me, it's flinch city. It's flinch city for sure. But then when I came back, I had Popeyes, so Popeyes is pretty good. Sometimes when I get like chicken sandwiches, it's usually like a hit or miss. Sometimes I get like a faulty chicken breast where it's like not even juicy, it's like majority crust sometimes. Um so every time I do get like one of those good chicken sandwiches, like the last one I had was like Jollibee. The Jollibee one, I had like a faulty chicken where it was like mostly crust and like tendon, you know? I think sticking it in is a lot better here. But I was surprised. I like ate everything. I drank the whole like. I surprisingly drank the entire thing of soda, which I never do. I end up drinking like a quarter of it, or like at most half of it, and I just end up throwing it away. But I I drank all of it apparently. I think this looks okay. I think that's a little bit too in. Hold on. I need to drink some water. I got a bunch of PC stuff on the way. Actually, I'm essentially doing a whole new build. Oh, you're not updating it. You're just doing a whole thing, whole shebang. Yeah, I've been doing some like computer building research because like I mentioned it before. Like it seems like everybody knows how to build a computer except for me. Like everyone and anyone can build a computer. It's like I can never figure out how to do it. It's like what makes this so easy? I'm starting to understand it, but like on how to build it, but like you can never ask me like how to understand computer parts. Like let's just tell me which ones to get. I can like figure out how to build it. Just tell me the ones to get for what I want, and then I'll from there I'll do it, I guess. It's way easier than you think, yeah, because it's kind of just like you just plug it in, right? You just put it together. You're not actually like making the motherboard. I figured it out after a few adjustments in videos, yeah. I think the hard part probably is just to figure out what parts you want and what parts you think are good for what you want. Um Compatibility is actually the hard part. Like figuring out which parts like work together for what you want. Is that what you mean by compatibility? Because sometimes I do like think about that where it's like, okay, you want this like CPU, but like, how do you know that, uh, like, um, see, I'm forgetting. How do you know that like RAM is gonna work out, or how do you know that board is good for that or whatever? Some parts literally will not function together. That's true, right? That makes sense. Making computers is like chemistry, but like not chemistry. Or it's like skincare. Yes, it's like skincare. Sometimes you just can't put shit together all the time. It doesn't work together because it's a chemical reaction, and you can't just put whatever you want together. You have to figure out what works with each other and what doesn't. By using PC parts. By using PC parts picker. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, but even more expensive if you try to destroy it without insurance, you don't you don't get to do do-overs. Oh yeah. Why didn't I can get insurance with that stuff? Oh, that makes sense. No, I've been to EB Games. I understand the insurance. um, always get stuff with warranties for sure. I think I mentioned it. I have some. I have like the Joy Cons, the Switch on warranty. Um, yeah. And sometimes like the and warranties and stuff are pretty like non-expensive, especially for what you get. Also, the power supply is the most important thing. Never skip out. Yeah. I always skipped on this video on YouTube, but like I'm pretty sure everyone's like saw it because it has like 15 million views. But the PC people reacting to the PC build that the Verge did and how terrible the build was, and like even though I didn't, or I still kind of don't understand computers, like I can see how bad that computer was built. But it's really funny if anyone has never watched it. Cause like it was always recommended to me, but like because I wasn't really into computers, I was just kind of like, I don't know, like I don't know how this is relevant to me. But gold 80 plus or higher. The Who, The Verge, or is this, or are they Voldemort and we don't talk about them? I have too many videos on my watch later. Oh yeah, there's like this really popular video with like millions and millions of views. Where The Verge, it's like a YouTube channel here. It's like a technology YouTube channel, and they have this guy do like a beginners build a computer video, and it was like really 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 bad. And so there it's a super cut of computer those PC builder people, or just like streamers in general, like people who are like savvy at that stuff react to that video because people send them that video and how bad it is. And it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny how they react to everything. I just saw it today. I was like, this. They keep recommending me this video. I'll watch it, I guess. But even then, I can tell that was a pretty bad video. Okay, let's do the face. Good, good. You know how many times people have compared me to like a BDSM kind of thing because of this freaking mask? I'm like, no, it's just a ski mask. It's not a like I try to make it so like it looks like it's cloth, not like leather. It has like the lines, the stitching on it, right? I've had comparisons to like a Batman. It's like, are you trying to do a Batman thing? Or I love it, Ski Mask. Yeah, the rapper. I love him. I love that artist. I don't listen to Ski Mask. What else am I compared to? Yeah, just pretty much that. I don't know, I guess it's not a common thing to wear something like this as a VTuber, so they probably think, oh, that must be a thing. It's like, no, it's not a thing. Okay, I can't get this line to work. There we go. Which makes it cooler. Yeah. Let's put the scarf on. I was actually thinking too, like maybe I should actually like clean my laptop because it's probably like hella dusty. I was like looking at all these people like building computers and stuff and seeing like people just like dust them and stuff. It's like, oh wait, I should probably do that to my computer. Even though it's a little laptop, it still deserves a chance, you know? And like I'm like looking at these PC stuff and I'm like, now that I think about it, maybe maybe it needs some like thermal paste. That's why it's kind of like bad at processing. Maybe it needs a little bit of tune up here and there. Laptops eat dust so hard, yeah. Laptops are the worst with dust. It literally eats performance, yeah. Maybe but that's what I have to do. Maybe my complaining about this little cruster duster is because it is actually crusty dusty this whole time. I will do that tomorrow. If I have the confidence to unscrew it and like mess around with it. I probably won't go too deep into it. I probably won't go, I'll just like do a little something here and there. I don't have any like canned air, so like it's probably not gonna be accurate. It def is, yeah. That'd be so funny. Me complaining this whole time and it's just because I didn't clean my computer. You're not gonna kill it by adjusting it. Yeah, just like I'm not experienced with like opening technology like that, so I'm not concerned that I'm gonna like destroy it. I'm just want to make sure that like I'm not gonna mess with it, which I guess making sure that I'm opening up the right screws and stuff. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna go ham. I think I'm just gonna like dust it, see like the major parts and dust it. But part of me is like, I don't even know if I want to see what's inside there. Like, who knows what's inside there? Let's get this scarf over here. Sometimes the head scarf is hard to draw for me sometimes. I also need to draw the glasses, which glasses, which people tend to not realize that that is what I'm wearing on my face. I guess because they're so like see-through, because that's like what my real life glasses are like. Okay. Let's get rid of this headpiece because it's messing with me. Sure, I know. No, it's really gross actually. Okay, sure, whatever. Get rid of the jawline. Do like the little thingalangas, little ties here. Also, there's a show on Netflix that came out that I was watching this podcast and they're talking about like their guilty pleasure is to watch like those trashy like reality shows like Real Housewives and stuff. And so they're talking about the show Vanderpump Rules and I just started watching it because I think it just came on Netflix. And I just like started watching it for a bit, and it's definitely a show where like you watch it and it's just like, yeah, this is kind of like staged reality show where it's like I kind of believe that like this is real, but they also I think they just kind of script it where it's like they're trying to get them to say certain things kind of thing. But like it's a guilty pleasure of mine to like watch those shows because it's like it's just kind of like dumb drama that like is kind of just kind of fun to watch. I don't know. I think I've talked about it before. Like I would go on Disney Plus, and like the Kardashian show is there. And sometimes I watch that just to see like what the hell what their like issues are in life. And it's just kind of like a seeing just like seeing what that is, like what they deal with. And it's just like a weird thing where you're just kind of seeing drama that of people that you don't care about kind of thing. Me because I forgot I had ears. Um, not real ears, and I have to put those in. So I've been watching that. Um, yeah, I've also was reading a manga, but I just kind of stopped because in order to keep track with it, you have to like sign in with an account. And it's like I don't want to do that. But I've been reading Monster, and I heard that was like a really really good manga. And so far, it's actually really good. Like the whole themes of what's going on is definitely clear about what like the conflict and the issue is, and I'm very invested in that. It's like an adult manga, which is something I've been trying to like what's the word? Sout out? Sought out. I mean something that I no, but sout is not even sought is not even the word. Manga that I've been trying to look for, you know. So I gotta stop reading it for a bit because every time I come back to read it, then I have to like search which chapter I was on. I probably forget. It's like, okay, let me like sort through all this. But it's a good one for anyone who wants a good adult manga. Which I've watched. I haven't even finished like the first book, I guess, but like I like it. And I'm thinking it's like I want to go back to the library and see if like they have that. Because the way that I read so much manga when I was a kid was like just going to like the school library and like seeing what's there. And thought is the word, yeah. Okay, perfect. So like I kind of want to go to the public library see if they have it. But like the thing is, it's like, do I still have the library card? You know, someone has to. I think I'm pretty sure my mom still might have the library card, which yeah, probably still has that. Which they probably don't have it because I don't think it's a very like popular adult manga. It's like definitely like a cult, like a not a cult classic, but definitely a within the whole manga reading thing of like, oh, if you want a good manga, read Monster. What's the name? It's called Monster. Sometimes even when I search for it, like try to search for monster like monster manga, like what apps to like read it on, it's like sometimes you can't even find uh you can't even find a lot of apps that actually offer that manga, I guess without like paid subscription or whatever. I'm drinking Monster right now. Oh, I don't actually drink Monster, but interesting. That's why you don't make a very basic and broad name, yeah. I mean, like, hard to find, and as in, like, it's literally like, it's not even that, um, I guess it's not even that popular within the anime space of, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, what am I trying to say? So, like, even if you're trying to be specific with, like, what you're writing down, it's like, it can be hard to find. Unless you're that good, like Akira. I had three sittings on my floor that I forgot about, not even pirated. Oh, okay. But I'm stretching. Oh, I'm yawning. I don't know why I like explain what I'm doing sometimes. Sometimes like they want to know. It's like, what was that noise? Do the hair. And the handkerchief. Headscarf. Looking pretty good. Is there anything? And then yeah, for Akira, I have the anniversary box set. It comes with like the little patch and like the art book. Really cool. But it's like really heavy, so every time I want to do something with it, it's like I can barely pull it out from my um shelf. You know, you can always Flodan, you can always rely on Flodan to talk about that there's a war outside and there's a revolution coming because he'll always rap about that. He'll always rap about that. Every time I hear him say that, I'm just like, okay. I want the box set, but for now I have the normal 6 books. Oh yeah. There's actually 2 different box sets. You can get the one where it's like, I think there's 2 where it's like the white paperback, which where it's like very big. Or you can get the colorful hardback, which I have the colorful hardback. Cause that was what was at the store. The red one, right? I think there's two red ones. If I'm not mistaken. Let me research. Yeah, like the boxes are the same. It's just the insides of the boxes are different. Hold on, let me research. Akira box set anniversary. Unless I'm wrong. I swear I saw like a white version of this. White? Hold on. I think I see it. Um, oh yeah, in quote unquote non-English territories, the 35th anniversary Akira, you can get. Oh, I think it's still no, it's paperback, but it's like the white cover, and these were released in non-English territories, I think. I'm seeing a thread here, but I'm trying to see where the thread is leading. So like if you get the white version of it, it's probably not going to be in English. It's probably going to be in German or something. Um about to get them all. Oh, hi Toasty Pineapples. How do you do? Hello. Oh, I'm okay. Just a little tired. Had a long day today, so already talked about that, but how are you doing, Toasty? It's nice to see you around. Sorry, no Gundams. I don't have any Gundams today. We're just talking about Akira. We're talking about like the box sets and stuff like that. I'm fine. Yeah. We're talking about how you can get the 35th anniversary Akira box set in the paperback white, but it has to be. I think it's from a non-English area, so you're not going to get it in English. Um, But I'm talking about how I have the normal one with the colorful stuff on it. Very good books, yes. What books? Akira, like the manga, or like famously the movie, but like the manga, Akira. Um, yeah, but I had a long day, so talking about that. Yo, I was obsessed with this song when I discovered what this song was, and I was obsessed with this band, which I still am. I still like listen to them a lot, but not as much. I have no clue, never heard of it. It's a 6-book series. Never heard of Akira? Like the most popular anime thing to ever exist. Are, you're listening to Travis Scott? How dare you? How dare you you listen to Travis Scott? You're not banned from the stream. I'm just tisking at you, Ark. I'm tisking. Listening to Travis Scott. But the music hits. Yeah, I mean, tech. Okay, sure. Yeah, technically, yeah, it hits. But I used to listen to Kanye West. Now I don't, and his shit hit. And then ever since I removed his shit off of Spotify, I haven't thought of him since. So that's how my brain works. I'm better than you, Ark. I'm better. I'm morally better than you. Just kidding. Just kidding. Or am I? Or am I? Yeah. No, I literally haven't listened to Kanye in a long time. Because when it's out of sight, it's out of mind. I recently started Warhammer again, painting Necron warriors. I was painting early. Yeah, yeah. I've heard Warhammer is a pretty cool hobby to get into, or it's like very expensive hobby to get to. I know Henry Cavill plays a lot of Warhammer. I think like it was like famously like during COVID, he spent his time just like painting little figures. Man, how rare of a person Henry Cavill is, huh? Like he's the hottest man to ever exist ever, but he's like the biggest, like a big nerd at the same time. But I'm going to drum practice now. Oh, that's really cool. Oh my god, I love Whiplash. That's like my favorite movie. Of course, Henry Cavill. Yes, of course, he's the greatest. I stopped through because my mom called me in 2 in the morning to talk about what to get my brother for Christmas. Bro, I don't know about the hottest, but he's top 100. But the hottest, nah. Hmm. He's definitely top. I'll definitely say that. He's not the hottest, but he's definitely up there. I'm actually curious on what you think is the hottest man. Because okay, Ryan Gosling for sure. Jason Momoa for sure. I kind of like Dave Patel. Dave Patel is good. Is it David or Dave Patel? Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to put who's number one because sometimes like when you put like all the hottest people in a row, it's kind of hard to see like the uniqueness, I guess. 'Cause it's kind of like a mush. So it's kind of like, oh, you guys are all kind of cool, you know? Yeah, Ryan Gosling. I think Ryan Gosling is definitely like an interesting hotness where I personally don't think he has that like traditional attractive look, but he still is attractive, but he also like personality wise, he's like really hot. So like he's like uniquely hot, if that makes sense. This is coming from a straight girl, so like that's what I think, but like he's got asymmetrical hotness, yeah. Like Jake Gyllenhaal's up there too. Yeah, definitely. It's his personality for sure. And like he has like a great like variety in like his acting. So it's like, oh, he's clearly like very talented at like what he does. He's very passionate about what he does. And he's a Canadian king. Like, let's go. Come on, guys. He's a Canadian king. That's the one thing that I can salute to is Ryan Gosling. Tom Holland, yeah, I think he's a specific type of attractiveness. He's not my type of attractiveness. Like I wouldn't like I like personality, so like obviously like if you know if I really like Henry Cavill, but like I hate him as a person, like I don't think he's hot, but like sometimes it's like if I have to like choose based on like looks, and I feel like for me Tom Holland is not my specific type of like look that I would probably go for personally. I don't know. Um he misses the mark so hard for me. I also really don't like British accents. Oh, okay. We got a hot take over here. Someone doesn't like British accents. Actually, I think British accents. A lot of people make fun of them. A lot of people really like them. So I think it depends. He's cute, I guess, but I'm like, hey, it's not gay to acknowledge if someone is attractive because acknowledging someone is attractive is just like it's a factual thing. But it doesn't make you, gay. So right? Because like I can look at girls and say, oh, I can clearly see that like a girl is hot, but I'm not attracted to girls, so it doesn't make me like a lesbian. So I'm just telling that for like the new viewers. That way, I'm like an ally. So it's just like don't hey, come on, guys. Uh, okay, you guys are into many different things. Yeah, Margot Robbie definitely. She's like the classic like attractiveness. She has that like classic look to her. It would be a lie to call her ugly. No, it would be actually blasphemy if you call her ugly. So as long as you're in my stream, you're not calling her ugly. That's against this religion that we got here, okay? And the only thing I'm attracted to is Peter Parker. Like Tom Holland Peter Parker? I see. I don't really care for her, but she's up there, yeah. I guess she just like is a nice person and she's like I think she's a good actress. I think she's a good one. Um Miles over Peter Parker. Live action Toby, yeah, man, that's a nostalgia. Live action Toby. I know my younger sister would like dress up as Spider-Man. Like that's how cool he was for like Halloween and stuff. Um you just love all the Spider-Man, man. That's so cool. You just love all Spider-Man. That sounds like me. Like when I talk about Cowboy Bebop, I'm like, I just like Cowboy Bebop. I like all of it. Anything that involves it, I like it. I'm trying to get this chain going. Um, I literally have both Spider-Verse art because of them. Yeah, I love Spider-Verse. I never actually had the opportunity to watch the new Spider-Verse in theaters. I really wanted to watch it in theaters. Just never had the time. But I will eventually watch it when I have the chance. At home, hopefully. Let me see. I think it's this one right here. Gotta increase this. But yeah, I've been getting like so tired because I've been out more often and doing things more often. So it's so badass. Search it up. Yeah, I really want to watch it. I've seen clips and I'm like, this is so much eye candy. I feel like I'd probably get so exhausted if I watch it. So much eye candy, but I love it. I love Spider Verse. I always try to watch it when I can. If there's something like, I have a hard time like choosing something to watch while I'm doing stuff. Oh, you're talking about the Spider-Man figures. Oh, he makes Batman figures in freaking My Hero Academia. Oh, okay. You know, I never watched My Hero Academia, but I've seen some mixed like reviews, I guess, of it. So like sometimes I don't even want to like watch it, I guess. In theaters, I was dying. The second Spider-Verse movie visually puts every other animated movie to shame for me. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine someone getting a heart attack just watching Spider-Verse because of how much it was like how much is going on in there. Actually, I heard my hero don't bother with it, actively avoid. Oh, don't start anything. Don't start anything in the chat. Don't start anything with toasty pineapples. But I actually heard that someone actually I think it was I don't know if either they passed out or they had a stroke while they watched the new Avatar movie. And it was like the new Avatar movie was like so much for them. They like had a stroke or something. That's what I heard someone in the theater like did. Kind of crazy. Um you know, every time I see that emote, I think of Kazuya. So like I just see Kazuya in the freaking emote. I see him. Couldn't be me. What kind of what kind of weak what a weak ass mind. Weak AF, yeah. Just a headline for sure, definitely. Not Kazuya, yeah. I have to search this up. I have to search this up. Cause like I feel bad for him, but like that's kind of funny. That's funny. Let me search this up. Someone passes out in Avatar 2. Okay, so oh, it's from Reddit, so you know it's legit. Oh, I mean, oh, okay, this is not funny. Hold on. A fan watching Avatar 2 has passed away from a heart attack during the screening. Oh, okay, this is actually sad. Let's stop talking about it. Which sucks because it's like he probably waited his entire life to watch it and he didn't even like watch the movie. That's so sad. Man, rest in peace. And I think the same thing happened in 2010. Someone was watching Avatar and they like had a heart attack. Okay, this is really sad. Let's like move on. Let's move on. Yeah, that's why I don't read the news. Oh my god. You know how hard it is to avoid the news in like my household? Crazy. Actually, hold on. I need to do something important on my phone. Hold on. Um, doing important things. Important things. I'm not gonna switch to anything because I don't have anything to do that. um. No. Okay. um. Bro, not hard for me. Yeah. No. Like If I wake up in the morning, the news is on the TV. Not because I wanted to, it's because I have parents that do. Sometimes it's just like the news is on like all day. It's like really weird. Makes you all stressed out and shit. There was a horror movie that supposedly killed 50 something people. Now that Toasty is a headline. That's a headline right there. Yeah, I was a little bit more believable. I was a little bit more weak ass people, yeah. Sometimes like when I see people and they're like, yeah, like I try to avoid salt and like caffeine and sugar and all these bad things. Like the first thing that I think is like, oh, so you're weak. So your body can't handle any of it because you know your body's gonna freak out if they have like a little tiny thing of salt. Your body can't handle it. Weak. Give me my Sour Patch Kids and let me have that for dinner and watch me succeed in living. Watch my pancreas do its thing and like I'll thrive. They avoid everything just to die regular. Imagine watching a movie. Yeah, I mean, imagine dying watching a movie, but like it's kind of sad, guys. It's a little sad. Let's not make fun of them, okay? They were like a fan, so they wanted to watch the movie. Let's be a little respectful here. Yeah, I avoid anything that changes my energy because I want to live 100 years to die very weak and old. I need to make two sorry, I'm a little like out of it because I'm like tired. Hold on, let me read this. Okay, you guys are just talking. Yeah, I think I have to focus on streaming. But like, I think because I'm like just younger, so like I can just handle all that grossness. Cause like every time I go to the doctor, it's like, oh, how's your? I ask like, oh my god, so like, how's like my blood sample? They're like, it's perfect. Okay, what about like my like blood and like, I remember I was getting tested for like blood pressure and stuff like that, and my blood like beating and the pressure was like perfect at perfect level. Like even the girl like said to himself after she was done, she was like, "Oh, perfect." And then I was like, "Oh, how's the pee sample?" I was like, they're like, "Yeah, it was fine." And it's like, come on, you gotta give me something. Like, there's no way I'm eating all this shit and then like I'm still here thriving. Like, no. Once I do that, I'm finna gonna die. You go to the doctors? Yes, I go to the doctors. I live in Canada. It's free healthcare. I'll probably die middle aged. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know. Honestly, like, I don't know if it's my generation, but some of us like talk about how some of us don't even see us like being old, you know what I mean? Like the idea of us that one day we're gonna be like 50 years old, like that's not even a thing that like I can even think about like happening to me. It's kind of weird. So I guess that's why I just eat whatever I want because I don't even see myself being 50 years old. I have free healthcare in the US. You got that good insurance. Real. Like, do you see yourself ever being like a grandpa? Like, I can't imagine that. I think I'll just color this. Me a grandpa? Nah, yeah. I have too much depression to think about being old and depressed. Same. Nah, I probably die. Yeah, yeah. I'll have a son, then raise him and die. Yeah, I don't know. Like, you just never know what's gonna happen. My computer is freezing. King king, king king, king king. Oh, there we go. What am I trying to do? I'm just guess my skin color. I don't want to color pick anything. I'm just gonna guess what it is. like somewhere here and then like over here. Something like that. Martin had a dream. Vroom vroom, I'm racing. Hold on, let me put this up loud. Like that. All my life, money and power, respect my mind or die from this, yeah. I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, 'cause I could fuck the world for 72 hours. God damn. Just damn, I got bitches. Damn, them bitches. Wifey, children, and mistress. And if I want money and power, reason. Present. Sorry, I'm just like zoning out right now. Never get embarrassed. Like I gotta focus on like doing some content right now. I gotta like, you know, paint this. I think this is too dark. Let me use the filter. That's what the song is for, just vibes, yeah. The VOD is gonna be so confusing because it's like they're like, what are they listening to? Something like that, yeah. Biatch, biatch, biatch. Biatch, 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 biatch. I look like OJ. The VOD's gonna be confusing because of the contrast in the music, yeah. We do not allow lo-fi hip-hop unless I'm doing all chat or just streaming because sometimes it's a little awkward without the music. Yeah, we're gonna die young, biatch. True. I love Dayglow. His stuff is just vibes and really charming. Yeah, for sure. Is that the type of music you're into? Just like vibey stuff? I'm gonna give myself some nice light eyes, I guess. Okay, let's put her down. Let's put her down now. I just listened to Ninja Bez then. Yeah, he's a legend. He is a legend. Sometimes when I listen to lo-fi, it's like he just hits a little different. And like he just can't do it like everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Like I can listen to all the lo-fi hip hop in the world, but his is different and he's the OG, so like obviously he's doing something good there. Okay, well we gotta put this up now. We gotta put this up. Gotta put this up now. Come on, like. Watch your my way. Someone who's gonna come in this stream is gonna be so confused. It's like, why is the music so loud? You change your name. What am I doing again? Oh yeah, doing clothes. Just a goal, not just vibes. Yeah. It's soft for me. What's soft for you? Why is my color not changing? Why is my color not changing? Sorry, my color is having a hard time changing. Like the little display is not changing. That's okay. As long as the actual color is actually going off the color I want. It's off for me. Like it's not loud enough, or is it? Is that what you're trying? Clip Studio movement, yeah. But like with Clip Studios, like I feel I just can't switch to another program because I'm just so used to it, you know. The music is good, audio level, yeah. I mean, yeah, it is a softer song, so. But the whole idea is why I bumped it because it's a straight vibe. So I mean, I could put it louder, louder. It's almost as loud as my mic. I have both Photoshop and Clip Studio Paint open at the same time right now, man. I wish I could do that. Open two things at the same time. That's crazy. I have three things open at the same time, and it's like huffing and puffing. Sound like the feds, homie. I do sometimes. I have like 40 something different playlists, though I mix it up when I listen to a lot. For me, it's just like whatever songs I like that I want to put in a playlist. I just put it all in one playlist. I don't have like different types of playlists for like moods and stuff. I don't listen to this I don't listen to this kind of song. Oh, really? Uh, what about it? See, that's gross. I hate people that do that. Well, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna call Spotify? You call Mr. Spotify and say like, look at what this bitch doing. I listen to Arrow B, J Glow, 21 Pilots. Oh, my earbuds cool. I don't listen to 21 Pilots a lot. That's like having all your shoes in a big pile. I forgot what 21 Pilots exists. Yeah. Okay, let's put this back down before I kill anyone's ears. I do the same. I mash them into a pile. Yeah, because usually when I'm doing Spotify music, I just like mash it into a pile so it's like this. So I just listen to that playlist because like all these are just all the songs that I like. So I remember one stream I accidentally forgot to get rid of the copyright music, and I was able to put it like on YouTube for a bit because I was able to dodge the copyright by like talking a bunch. But eventually YouTube caught up to it. It's like, oh yeah, you can't post this VOD anymore. Turn it up, I can't hear anything. Hold on. There you go. Little Yachty. Ears. Oh wait, I think that should be the different color. Yeah, I'll make it a different color because it's supposed to be like the mask. The mask underneath. Funky but modern, yeah. This kind of genre is kind of like coming back a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what like Little Yachty's like bands he was inspired by to make this album, but that's a vibe. Do you know Funkadelics? Is that a genre or is that a band? Because I'm not sure. Because I'd imagine that this is what it sounds like. I'm gonna finish Yellow by Coldplay before moving um onto It's My Life. Oh yeah, Coldplay. I used to listen to a lot of Coldplay when I was a kid. Um I was definitely in like my British music phase when I was a kid. Oh yeah, I know. It's old group, 1970s era inspired and sampled a lot. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, a lot of people sample from the 70s funky groups. Wasn't I forgot who's the guy from, is it Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters? He was talking about how because he used to do stuff for Nirvana and that the drum beats were inspired by a lot of like 70s drum beats from like a lot of black creators. And he was telling Pharrell Williams that. He's like, I just took it off of these drummers. And he actually went up to one of those artists, like the drum beat that he took it from. He's like, "Hey, by the way, like I love your work. I like stole everything from you." And he was like, "Yeah, I know." So like the Nirvana drum beat is like a 70s drum beat or something. It's for my drumming. Oh, you drum? That's like really exciting. I actually had a moment in my life where I was like, I kind of want to start to learn how to drum, but I was like, I don't think I'm too dedicated to do it because like it's an expensive hobby where it's like it's just something I like, kind of like want to try, not something that I want to dedicate my time in life to, you know. Funk and Soul and Blues go crazy for sampling because they've been so good for so long. Pharrell goes crazy for producing too. Yeah, he's a great producer. He makes a lot of songs that I don't think people realize he makes or like help produced for in that case. See, I have an access to an electric guitar and bass, but I don't have the commitment and energy for them. I used to actually learn how to play the violin. That's one fact about me. When I was a kid, I used to learn how to play the violin. That was obviously really bad, and it was very discouraging. Like playing it and like feeling like you're like really bad, and like I just stopped playing. So I kind of do want to go back into it, but I'm like in my 20s now, and it's gonna take me another 10 years to like learn how to play the violin, unless I'm like really dedicated to it. Honestly, I'd be the coolest dude. I paint, I build, I drum. Yeah, you produce so much. But I'm so freaking antisocial. Oh, I'm drinking some water. Do things because you want to do it. Don't do it for other people because then your goal to do it for other people so they can see that you're cool is gonna it's gonna crash real bad. So just do it because you like to do it, not because you want other people to see that you do it. Eve's tomorrow, yeah. I think Little Yachty, his one of the producers that made the album, works for Eve's Tomorrow. Like he does some of that. Um, Heaven to a Tortured Mind. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, I'm gonna start drumming. Later, taters. See ya, Toasty. Have a good day. Hopefully, I'll see you next time. It was a great conversation. I just discovered them a couple weeks ago. Oh, you just discovered them? Good night. Yeah. Um. Oh, I've been listening to them for a while. They're great. They've come to my city a couple times, but I never had the chance to go see them live. So, and this album, oh, is it daytime for you, Toasty? I'm just drumming. Well, have a good night, but as in like don't like not like sleeping. Like just have a good night. Unless it's like actual night for you or like daytime for you. Have a good time drumming. It's 4 p.m. Okay, have a good afternoon. Yeah, it's crazy. You know, it's nighttime here. It's like really late over here. Yeah, when it's 4 p.m. in Canada, it's like it looks like it's 12 p.m. I sleep at 4 a.m. or I gotta go now. Same. Okay. Have a good drumming session. Have a good day. Same. Or do you? You know what? I regularly, unfortunately, go to sleep at like 3 a.m. But I've been trying to break that cycle recently. So I've been trying to get up more earlier, much more earlier, and I've been trying to go to sleep earlier. So after this stream, I'm probably gonna like do like whatever I need to do something small, and then just like go to sleep, force myself to go to sleep. I've been taking melatonin for like a couple of days. I think I'll take it again today just in case, but I only changed my sleep for work today. I can comfortably be up till 4 a.m. with no issue. Feels, hey, so like sometimes I need the melatonin. I take it for a couple days if I'm trying to adjust my sleep schedule, but then after that I just like stop taking it because sometimes just wearing like a face like sleep mask can just help just as well. I just do it. Next sponsor me. I do things. I'm looking for attention. Is this? And let me just put this in a folder. That way I can keep track. Oh yeah, that's hair. Uh, let's put the silver. I should actually clip it and put the silver here. Yeah, this is not the most accurate because I'm not, I don't want to bother with the all of that like color picking and stuff. Sorry. Yoga. Talking like this. So hopefully if tomorrow comes back a third time, uh I would like to see them live. Cuz like at the time when they were live, like I had to choose between the two bands that I wanted to see. Like I had to choose which tickets I wanted to buy. So I chose the other band because I had the Spotify discount with them, so also, didn't the Attack on Titan final episode come out? I don't really watch that, but I heard it came out, so it's a big deal, and I heard it was kind of bad. So, can someone confirm that? Can someone shout out their opinion? I I stopped watching after finishing season 2. But have you like tried to like see what was going on though, or are you just like nah? And I just had a big break from anime. Okay. No interest in Attack on Titan. Oh my god, when Attack on Titan came out the first season, I was obsessed. I was in high school. I was like in early high school when that shit came out. And now thinking about it, like it makes me like cringe a little bit. Over just like how long this show has been out for and that it's finally over. Gosh. You know what? The one thing I forgot about in my model was because this is supposed to be a dog collar, so I forgot to put the loop here. Little dog hook loop. Nice. Yeah, season one was hype. Yeah, that first episode goes crazy. But I was also like a kid, so like that was like my first instance of like seeing shows like that. And so I thought this was like legit. I was like, this is the greatest show. But I've been watching videos about people talking about Attack on Titan and like their whole thing about the last episode. And I've heard some pretty interesting theories. Because I pretty much spoiled the show for myself by accident sometimes. And so I was like, okay, whatever, might as well watch whatever's going on. I think because I like waiting for so long for the episodes and stuff is kind of what turned me off. I think for season 2, I watched a couple episodes of season 2 and then I just stopped. Like I just like I cuz like at that time like I kind of grew up and I was like this kind of like makes me uncomfortable, so I just stopped watching. Not for me. I managed to see Hellsing Ultimate at like 10 years old. Yeah. Waiting like that sucks. Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, I think back then a lot of kids like saw a lot of shit, especially with anime, that they should have not seen growing up. But yeah. Let me put those stripes. This nice texture. Um, yeah, I think season 2 of Invincible was like postponed, like it's coming next year. And I'm willing to wait for that because I think for me, Invincible is just like easier to access compared to like some animes. Unless they, release it on Netflix, which God bless for Vinland Saga, being released on Netflix and Prime Video at the same time. Damn, greatest anime to ever exist. Yeah, our generation has the weird hyperzone, like not iPad kids, but right before them, yeah, for sure. Bro, don't get me started on. I was so bored of season 2 and just till now, episode 4 bought my interest back, and now with the break, I'm so annoyed. Yeah, I haven't watched the episodes of season 2 yet, but I will. But I'm just saying, I heard it was like postponed, so I really liked Invincible. I'm not really like a comic book person, so I like liked it. So okay, let me make these chains make sense. Oh, it's my light art. Hold on. Okay, I kind of not separated it, but that's okay. Let's do this real quick. Sometimes it's funny. Like sometimes people like see what music I listen to. They're like, oh, like that's cool. And then it's like I also listen to like Hatsune Miku too. It's like, oh. Especially because I was expecting bigger upgrades in season 2 animation. The style was still so mid. A lot of the basic 2 color stuff and the A backgrounds. The story is the only thing that's holding it up. I think that's what is you theorize maybe that's why they kind of had to do a hiatus because wasn't this during like the strike? So they're like, let's like actually like work on making it better. And so let's like take a break and like make it better, I guess. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like my theory on it, you know? Oops. Because like then I'm like okay with that. Like if they want to make it better, like just take the break. They also still struggle with the damn movement, like feeling nice. They got some PNG flying. Yeah, that's actually what I think. That's what happened with One Punch Man season 2 because everyone loved One Punch Man season 1, but then their like budget, I guess, I don't know, like for me, I theorized that their budget went all the way to Mob Psycho 100, which I'm not mad about because I actually prefer Mob Psycho 100. And so season 2 of One Punch Man, like the animation was like not that great. It was like shaky PNGs. The new episode fights feel very Dragon Ball Z, even though got so hype. I gotta continue Mob Psycho. Yeah, I think I haven't watched season 3, so I don't know what happened in there. So I don't know how far you are in it, but I loved both. I loved both 1 and 2. Yeah, I also got yeah, but I also got different media styles though. That's true. The thing is too, I do prefer Mob Psycho over One Punch Man. I'm just surprised at how the flying is so bad considering it's a Western comic. Yeah. It's got to do something with like the strike or something. Like they're trying to make the oh whoops, they're trying to like make it, but like there's a lot of things like happening. So um, I have to yawn. Oh, so much yawning. Whew. I don't wanna know. Is there anything that I'm missing? I don't think so. Nah, but this is before that with that first season. It's an ongoing issue. Oh yeah, for sure. Sorry, I'm just trying to think if I'm missing anything. Um, I think that's it. Should I do like a little coloring thing? I guess. We do just like little gradient moment. And on the love, my heart can't take it. You're creep, please let it show. Oh, babe, I don't wanna know. I think this is too dark, yeah. Actually, I might do the thing where it's this and then it's like a lighter color. Oh, creeping, please don't let it show. Oh, baby, I wanna know. Do I like it? No, I don't like it. Icky, I don't like it. Sometimes they have nice shots through, but it was during batlet scenes. I want that file. I want to be able to render practice in different styles with it would be interesting. Like the animation files, see what the hell is going on with what they're doing. You know, sometimes like a lot of like animation places, like they offer that stuff up freely. No, I mean your current file. What this dumbass file? I can tell you what I did right now. This portrait. It's just like messy ass paintings, and I put it in a file, and then messy ass line art, and I put it in a file. And I put it in a file so that like I can like move it better if I need to. It's not really a technique I do. Nah, it's a good base. It's a good base. I didn't even color pick it right. Because I was lazy. I didn't want to do any of that. You're just by my side. I don't even think I can color it because I messed up the layers because I was being lazy. Like my freaking headscarf is mixed in with my mask. Okay, let's just do some. Let's do some Clip Studio. Here's some tips on how to zhuzh up your sketch without actually having to do work. Let's duplicate your line art and turn that into a layer. Merge these select layers. Now you have double line art, and then exactly, there's room for rendering. Yeah, I guess it's just a sketch. I'm not gonna work because I have art block. I'm not gonna. And then you blur that. And depending on computer, this is gonna take forever to blur. You're gonna see it pass through. See it pass through a little bit. And then we can preview that. Wow, it's having a hard time rendering, huh? Okay, let's just do this. Wait, there's time on it? What do you mean there's time on it? Like you can watch it render out as you're doing your stuff? That's just my computer. It just like it's slow to render. See now, like you thickened up your line art so it looks, fuller. Yeah, there's wait time on it because I have a duster cruster, so it doesn't do it right away. The only time I actually use the Gaussian blur without time if I'm using a small like file. Let's clip the original line art and let's do some line art coloring, I guess. Sure. But because my outfit's all black, I don't even know what color to use. Use some red, I guess. Some red here in the skin. I'll just do that, I guess. Maybe let's do some... Oops. Let's use the... Add some like rim light, I guess. I don't know. Sure, why not? Do like a little highlight. A little highlight on the lips. Let's put that all in a folder. And let's put on a... Looking for... I'm gonna look for my noise image. So putting on noise on your images is a good way to like mesh everything together. At least for me, I like using that. If I can find it. If I can find it. If I can I can find it. I think I'm close. It's an old download, so we're gonna try to look for it. Wow. Great. 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 I swear I have it. I feel it. I have it somewhere here. Use the search bar. Search bar is slow. And plus, I think it's in Korean, so I can't really actually, like, search it up. Watch me, like, not look for it. Watch me, like, skip over it. There it is. Okay. I like using... I think in this case, I want to use this one. Because it's already so dark. Nice. Oh, wait. Wrong layer. Wrong layer. There we go. Let's lower it down. See, now it has like a nice texture on it. Nice. Usually multiply is the way to go. Never mind. Because I kind of want that graininess to show through. Sure. Let's do this one. What else can we do? We can do like a little gradient moment. Let's do like a red again. Something like that. And let's do that. Let's do another gradient. And it's the common one, it's like the red and the blue. Or sometimes purple. Do color again and then do that. All right. Cool. Let's just put a little signature in the back. Oh, that's not a pen. Gotta wait for this to render. Great. Let's get a pen out. That's too textury. It's not gonna do anything. Okay, that's good. Okay. Sure. Let's do that. I have a little small thing here. Let's do that. That. Cool. It's done. Okay. It's a little late, so I'm gonna have to stop stream. I didn't put like makeup on or anything. So it looks a little weird, but I'm gonna have to stop stream. I'm a little over end stream time, so I gotta stop. But I'm really tired and I'm kinda excited. That means I get to like sleep properly. But Yeah, I'm gonna fix it. What, you're gonna fix the sketch? Alright, I'm gonna have a good night. Okay. Good night, Arcfiend. Thank you for everyone who's can't come and like watch the stream. It was actually really fun today. Yeah, new project for fun. Yeah, I just had some art block and I didn't know what to do, so I'll try to see you guys soon. Um, yeah. I have nothing else to say, but hopefully we'll do something fun next time. Um, okay. Good night. Bye.